Hey everybody! In this video, I want to talk about how strange things are happening in the world and if you think that things are getting stranger. I don't know if you've heard anything about it or not, but the state of Ohio in the last month, a lot of people there have been saying that they've been having a lot of Bigfoot sightings. Now, from what I've been hearing, those sightings have been happening in mostly a certain area. Now, this is quite interesting to me. And from what I understand, also, the cameras failed to pick up anything. And I have a theory about that. And first off, I would like to say that I myself have never, as of yet, seen a Bigfoot. But with that being said, I would also like to say that I am open-minded to the fact of the possibility that they might very well exist. And if someone tells me that they have seen anything like this or have seen one, I am not going to judge them or say that it's not true. Some people believe that sightings aren't random and that they happen around certain events. And that's what some people are saying about this event, that it wasn't random because they followed an area also that was right before a meteor incident that happened. Now, it's been proven that animals have a sixth sense when it comes to things happening like this, and that they'll move to other places, and also that they are in tune with the planet. And they are in tune with it so well, in my opinion, that they know when and where to navigate when things happen. And I've actually seen this firsthand. Animals are very good at sensing danger and also the Earth's changes in weather and other planetary changes. And also, in my opinion, some people can also have this ability or sixth sense as well, which I'll get into that in another video in the future. But here's my theory. Could it be that maybe what people are seeing, is a Bigfoot? Could have been senses, maybe the Bigfoot was sensing that a meteor was coming and they were traveling to a safer place. Or maybe even they could be interdimensional beings of some sort. And maybe this is, why no one can really capture them on videos or in pictures. Just something to think about. And I've thought about this many a night and day. And also comment below if, you've been feeling that something about the world feels different right now, as if, the rhythm of life itself might have shifted. In my opinion, the planet seems to be moving through a time of change. And with that change comes a strange feeling that is hard to explain, but it's easy to sense. Also, on one level, there are obvious changes happening all around us, like the weather patterns feel less predictable, the seasons sometimes arrive earlier, or maybe they're arriving later in some places, and storms seem to be feeling stronger or more sudden now. And nature just seems restless at times now more to me. Trees seem to be blooming earlier, and animals are behaving differently. I noticed, some birds were chirping at, 2, 3 in the morning the other night. And maybe it's just me, but I've noticed that the sky and the wind and the earth, to me at least, feel different than when I was a kid. Also, I think that the planet itself is going through transformations. And I feel that there is a deeper change happening also. These are just my opinions. Something also inside me feels like there's more emotional energy around. Like, I've had people talking to me that at times say that it feels like I've actually had someone tell me it feels like the world's moving faster now than that their days seem to be passing quickly, and that weeks are blurring together, and that the world seems to be constantly shifting to them. And I've kind of been feeling like this too, off and on. And it seems like a lot of things have been happening rapidly, like things on the news and all the time where something seems to be happening constantly. And to me, it just seems like there's a strange atmosphere around humans. When I was out a few weeks ago, it seemed like some people seemed to be more anxious than usual. And also, I've been noticing that there seems to be more confusion and more things going on around people, like more division around people. Like one example that I feel like this is that when I was inside a building for an appointment, somebody was arguing with someone that worked there about how they thought they were staring at them. And just like people seem to be acting crazy in places a lot more, and people are more emotional and intense, lately. And it's just been really strange. Um, Things have always happened, of course, but it just seems like it feels different now. Um, Another thing, it just seems like, things are just getting crazier out there now. And then at the same time, though, I've also noticed that there's a lot of other things going on, the opposite. Like, I've noticed this happening too. I've noticed that good things are happening, and more people seem to be searching for more meaning in life and for more things spiritually. And I do see more kindness and connection with nature as well going on as well among people. So it is almost as if humanity is waking up in different ways at the same time. And also, things are changing with technology and with the way the world is ran, like things change day to day. Like you'll go somewhere and something's going on a certain way, and then you'll go again and it's all changed up to something different. I've noticed this. Um, but throughout history, there has always been periods like this when the old ways begin to change and something new slowly begins to form. And during those periods, life can feel uncertain or even surreal. But they can also be times of growth, creativity, and awakenings, and that's what I think is happening right now. Many spiritual traditions say that when the world feels strange or unsettled, it's because, you know, things are changing rapidly and it's important to stay grounded during these times. Um, this is what I personally am doing. I'm taking walks in nature, I'm lighting candles, I'm praying, and I'm meditating. Also, I've been trying to spend at least an hour a day doing psychic exercises. Also, I wanted to mention that the Earth has gone through countless cycles of changes before. The forests still grow, the rivers still flow, and the stars still move in their ancient path. So, or paths maybe. So when things feel unusual or strange to you, it might mean that we are living through one of the most turning points, and maybe this is a moment in history when both the planet and humanity are evolving, learning, and changing and trying to balance again. My advice right now to people who are watching this video and feel that they may be going through something or experiencing or noticing all these things that I've talked about, um, is try to find a quiet place in your mind every day and listen to the wind or watch the moon rise or watch the sun come up, and try to remember that we can feel that the earth is still holding us and guiding us through life. And whatever changes may come, we can practice meditation and go within ourselves. And that pretty much sums up what I'd like to talk about today. So, thank you for watching, and blessed be.